Ah, I hear beeps that says it's working. All right, Greenie bird. It's going back in the air. I actually don't think anything was wrong with this helicopter. I think it's just having, as I recall, it's having radio, gets a lot of fades on this spectrum system, and I don't know, I've been flying that orange one and not having anything. Ooh, listen to that wind. Sounds good. Just sounds like too much for me. What do you say, Greenie? How you feeling about life there, buddy? Pretty good, eh? Get you a little sunset. Can't see this thing for nothing out here. Whoops, just trimmed off the bush a little more. Oh, I know what I was gonna say to, I don't really have the room to do that here, do I? Let me go slow. Make sure nobody's back here. There's never anybody out here because none of my family will come out when I'm flying. They know the drill. Anyway, what I was gonna say is that for anyone out there who is looking to learn bank turns, smooth bank turns, I learned them before simulators on a Concept 30 in the 90s, but the way I did it was standing out in the open and coming in and flying around myself just like this. I'll get dizzy, and you can't do it long or you will get dizzy. So, you know, you come in from, well, you're not flying nose in at that point, but you get the drift. And you can also learn, you know, side flying like that. If you're not at a field and you're in a safe place to do it, then you can learn how to feather that collective. Well, all the stuff you got to do to do that, you know. That's how I learned it. And in the simulator, I'd say that'd be the place to really do it, just because. All right, Greenie's done here. You say, buddy, roll. Dun dun dun. Smooth as glass. And drum roll, please. One fade. I was assuming that wasn't going to be bad, but don't know why it does that sometimes. Sometimes it gets a whole bunch of fades, and sometimes doesn't get any. All right. So next on the list is I just got a set of Rotortech blades for the orange one there, and definitely have determined that those one of those blade grips must be slightly bent on that, and then one of the blade grips on this little dude. And my problem with this little guy was I got my blade grips and somehow one was damaged, and you could tell it, and the other one I determined then that it had bent both of them, but then I didn't know which ones. So I've got some more blade grips I can swap out and try on that little fella. And that's all she wrote, man. Tomorrow's another day, but it sure has been a pretty one, except for the wind. Double peace. Out.